What's going on, everyone? So in this video I wanted to show you a great kind of way to warm up your squats. So I've been doing some sort of, obviously, my warm up with like my breathing, but really working on some squats that can get the blood flow to the quads, get some good movement in there. So in this one I'm doing a belt squat, but I like also doing unilateral. I like doing sled, and this is great for people who maybe don't feel their quads or in a muscle hypertrophy, or if they just want to kind of start engaging them prior to stuff. And it's also a great way to just build in some low level volume that like a hypertrophy program or for rehab purposes. So that was just some belt squats there. And then what I ended up doing today is working up to a 3-rep beltless pause. So today's was more of a upper day, so more of like a weightlifting with power jerks and then some shoulders and stuff. But today I've really been working on just improving my squat patterning, keeping my chest up, getting that full depth, and just sitting down there. So coming in today, like the knees didn't necessarily feel bad or anything. Definitely felt a little stiff for taking a couple days off, so I was using the belt squat to warm up there. And just really working on with here, full foot contact, nice sinking into that hole, and then driving that out. And things felt pretty good. I mean, I think the biggest thing if you're looking to improve your squat depth is I love using belt squats. I love using beltless squats, and I love using pause squats. They all can help you improve your tension in the bottom of the squat and really just get that ability to sit down there, open up the hips, let the knees bend fully. So really like this variation. So this was 315 here. Earlier last week, it's kind of a weird training week last week with national championships in Detroit for Olympic weightlifting. So I ended up doing 150 kilos, so 330 last week. So I jumped over that, ended with 340 this week after a holiday weekend. So all in all, decent way to get my squats in on a non-leg day, if you will. And I've been increasing my calories here, eating a little more, coming out of the cut, so things have been feeling pretty good, and I've been happy with that. So, again, if you guys are looking for like a great way to improve your squat using like a lighter loads, because it's obviously, beltless and a pause, it's a good way to moderate that. Love beltless ball squats. So, then we went into weightlifting today, so 3-rep power jerk from the floor. So it was just power cleaning it and then jerking. Cleans felt pretty good. Been really working on not having that bar start so close to my shin. So I know a lot of people try to really approach a power clean like a deadlift. But really thinking about having it when I look down and I'm standing there, it's kind of over my toe joints, metatarsals there. And then really just working on staying on top, pulling the knees out of the way, get at a higher contact point. And then the jerks today didn't feel like amazing. I haven't really put anything overhead. Today worked up to 245 for a 3-rep power jerk from the floor. And it just, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was the front rack, got to get that back, but it just was not feeling centered. I was feeling a little lightheaded up there. But that's, I think, just going to happen when I'm coming off of a party weekend and then also just getting back into weightlifting here from, a little bit off. So this is a good view of here to dip and drive. I like using the power jerk variation where you can kind of catch it, go right back down. It allows you to really see where your balance is at. And you can see this when I jump around a little bit, especially in between the first and second rep. So driving it up, and I catch it and kind of jump forward on it. Chest lean forward there, and then this one had to really go down. So you can use no foot or foot variations on that to kind of really test somebody and make sure they're getting that vertical drive, and then you can also switch up whether or not you want them to reset after each jerk. Then just some seated shoulder press here, so it's a shoulder day. I like going from the seated position. You can't really use your legs to help you out there, which is building that tension, so this is a lot more upper body. So I was doing some shoulder presses here, ended up doing 5 sets, just trying to stay in that 8 to 10 range, just for week 1 numbers there. And then I have access to these, so I'm going to start doing some stones here. Just in between, I was just kind of supersetting. I believe this is 180 pounds, so just kind of going up on the left side and then going up on the right side in between. So we did 5 sets of 2 on that. And just working on this, just keep my forearm in the middle of the ball or the stone, locking that back. And then got to do a little better job of getting it higher on the chest and grabbing a little more around the ball, so that when we're kind of triple extension, I get it up to the shoulder a little easier without getting stuck there. Ended up going to my triceps here. So this is a great, when I do my triceps, I think about doing some sort of like a long head movement or a lateral head movement and then a medial head. So this is, I'll typically do some sort of like skull crusher or close grip bench press, kind of hitting it from that angle. I'll do some sort of maybe like an overhead extension, or even like manipulate this where my elbows are further back so that I have a little more stretch on that tricep, preloaded stretch. And then I like doing pushdowns. Slightly too different elbow positions, just kind of playing around with it. Drop my elbows too much, pull back, right, pull back. So really play with it to help out the extension for the tricep. It's definitely interesting. So that's what I'm doing these guys. Again, I like hitting pushdowns. Between. So it's kind of like a hybrid. And then from there I went on and I did some push downs. I didn't get those on video, and some lateral raises, did some drop sets. So all in all, it was a good day. Got my squats in, got my power jerks in. I ended up doing about 9 sets of shoulders between the overhead presses and the lateral raises, and then about 9 sets of triceps between the skull crushers and the push downs. So let me know what you guys think about this workout, and more to come later.